Our primary mission and purpose is to supply food for charitable organizations throughout South Georgia. We serve a 30-county area, 17,800 square miles, and in that region there are 700 plus not-for-profit organizations that count on us every day for all the food that they use in their not-for-profit programs. We knew we could not afford to have a full-time person on our staff every single day, and the solutions that we were finding throughout the community at the time just did not meet our day-to-day needs, because we are with the corporation the size we are, being spread out between so many cities, it became very, very difficult for us to be able to have our IT needs met every day. Nexxtep was actually brought into our organization as a subcontractor through another group that we were actually working with handling our IT at the time. It seems like any time that the IT company we used to work with had a problem, they would always call Nexxtep in to fix it. So it just kind of naturally evolved to the point to where we began just solely relying and calling Nexxtep on our own to deal with the problems versus going through anyone else. Some of the advantages we feel with Nexxtep is, we're to the point now as a corporation where we could actually afford a full-time IT person now. 4 years ago we couldn't. We've chosen to stay with Nexxtep because of the knowledge base that the company has. It's usually when you have a one person on staff handling IT, they're not going to be very well rounded as far as handling a multitude of different products, solutions, and ideas. The benefit we have felt as an organization we get with Nexxtep is that we get a group of systems engineers, technical professionals, as well as individuals that specialize in very specific things, be it the internet or email or very specific stuff, VLAN, IP address systems, and then recently, as we begin spreading out throughout the South Georgia region, that the ability to go out and bring all of these facilities from around the region back in to our new server systems that we're actually operating here in one location, so that that's the benefit we feel we get from it, is that we don't rely just on one person's opinion. We get a group of people's opinions to help us solve. And IT can be very, very complicated. I mean, you can think something's a very small problem and spend all day working on it, and that's probably and as we've talked over the years about how, as we move forward as an organization, how do we stay alive 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never going down at any point in time? Because a lot of our functionality runs well after the 8 to 5 period. So how do you make sure that as a company that you maintain that integrity with your customers, your donors, and everyone else that you do? And Nexxtep does a great job with that. Generally, it doesn't matter when we've got an issue or a problem. I can get a hold of somebody if I've got to have them. I can get a hold of somebody to get a problem fixed, and that's a comforting as a business owner, as well as, especially in very, very big times of crisis. One of the big things that our organization does is disaster relief. And when FEMA and other disaster relief organizations are counting on us to provide services in the wee hours of the night, we have to have a partner that we can actually count on every single day to be there and to meet those needs for us. And Nexxtep's always been able to do that. We recommend Nexxtep every day. I mean, anybody that we talk to, that we give hundreds of tours every year to business professionals, groups, and one of the things that everyone that comes into the organization is always amazed about with our organization is the amount of technology that we utilize as an organization every day. Usually when you are touring through and they see the size of the server closets, they see everything from the high definition video systems that we use to monitor all the facilities to the GPS technology we use to monitor and route our vehicles and trucks every day. People are always curious as to how we maintain that level of technology and integrity every day, and very impressed with how quickly we're able to meet the needs of the community. So, Nexxtep really helps us make sure that happens every day.